Hello everyone, my name is Dominono and welcome to Alan Wake. Not my first choice by a long margin, but a game that as another one on the list of things that I apparently should play that I haven't done yet. I wanted to play Bayonetta, the port didn't run well, I did a few on that and summed up my thoughts on it. I wanted to play Prey, but the recording constantly went out of sync and I literally couldn't get out a finished product that was, like, you know, that I was actually pleased with. So that was a bummer, but hey, Alan Wake. Looks like fun. Not the type of game I usually play. Should be a laugh. Possibly. Normal. Normal, standard, that kind of thing.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear.
Yeah?
In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end.
Debatable.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Okay. Thanks, the intro to Twin Peaks. Nice sound design.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream.
Fair.
Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
And then that guy got fucking floored.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
Most hitchhikers don't stand in the middle of the road, to be fair. You know, on the list of reasonable places to hitchhike, the center's not the place to be.
Never see Alice again.
And then my car ran out of battery. Seemed awfully startled for, like, just it not being there anymore.
Suddenly, his body was gone.
Ooh. Nightmare.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
Yeah? You look fairly okay, to be honest. Oh gosh. Sensitivity's a bit strong. No thanks. Well, thank you for letting me know. Actually, I might need to turn the, just turn that sensitivity down a little tad bit. Blah 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 blah, like, to a chunk of that. That should be fine. And how are you now? Better, thank you. Shift to sprint, solid. What he said about mysteries. I think that's debatable. I think that a mystery definitely is the V-Sync on. Might not be. Oh, so many problems always, but you know, no, V-Syncs. Turn on, please. Thank you very much.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Yeah? Well, what happens if I decide to ignore you and go somewhere else? Then what? Blimey, it's foggy. Are we in Silent Hill? His animation's a bit funny. But, yeah, mystery... Like, he's not wrong. Mystery...
The bridge had collapsed.
Yeah, I know.
To find another way to the lighthouse.
I look forward to hearing him narrate everything that happens for the next, like, you know, however long. Ah. You can collect 100 thermosks. Sure, why not? Fair enough, if you're gonna have a collectible, why not be thermos? Nice mug of tea. Fucking let me finish my thoughts about mysteries. Missing? Have you seen this man? No. No, I haven't. But it looks like a young, what's his name? The guy who played the Green Goblin in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Don't you think? Kinda. Younger days with a bit of a beard. What the fuck's his name? Mysteries. I was trying to finish my thought and interrupted myself, for fuck's sake. Mysteries need payoff, but it's hard to get payoff right. Alan Wake? From the best-selling author. Alright, yeah, I'm a writer. Somebody else is missing. I'm a writer and shit. Da-dum. Oh, hi. It's the hitchhiker, only he's a... Oh, gosh.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder?
No, I guess
Think
not.
You're God. You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama?
Okay. So you're...
Story now, and I'll make you suffer.
Okay.
You're a joke. There would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor.
Okay, so you're a character from one of my books, who's come to menace me in my dreams. How typical.
It's not like your story's already good.
Okay. Well, thank you, self-doubt. I appreciate your existence, but right now I've got places to be. Gotta get to that lighthouse.
You
Oh.
missed your deadline.
Oh no, not my deadline. What a world. Wow.
You can't stop me.
Dodge is a little, yeah. Sometimes highlighted with cinematic moment.
I realized
It seems a little easy.
Tucker was a character from the story I've been working on.
Thank goodness, I figured that out before you did. Come on now, Alan.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your opposition?
Feels not great, I suppose. Oh dear. Run away. What is this? Life is strange. Running away from tornadoes towards lighthouses. The horizontal sensitivity is actually a little low now. Fucking typical. Still, rather I'd figure it out like now and get it addressed than then get caught up in it later. Do I have a sprint meter? Because you're not sprinting anymore. Possibly, I don't know. Hello. Oh, thank you. Can I make it, or am I gonna get tripped up? I'm trying, but there we go. Fucking, my sprint wouldn't work. Guy in leather jacket. That's an entirely, that's an American thing. What are they called? Varsity jackets? Okay, okay. Here I am.
Oh no!
Oh no?
Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
Blimey. You were weirdly brave. You're just like, no, I'm gonna come out here and fight you with a gun. Didn't work, but
I was trapped.
was ballsy.
There's no way out.
There's always a way out. Oh dear. That's pretty cool. Change the channel maybe. Click. Is Breaking Bad on? No. This kind of looks like the cabin from Breaking Bad, doesn't it? Tom the Poet. Okay, so not that way. Is this the front door? Yeah, it's the front door. Am I looking for a key or something, maybe? Oh
The
gosh.
cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Of course I did, but how? Can I break through this window? No? Can I open this? Like, I keep going to this door and expecting there to be a way to open it, but it never shows up. Am I going to die?
Follow the light.
Oh, okay. So that was... Right, that was just a supposed to happen thing. I had no say in that.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Okay. Go into the safe haven. Thank you. Ah, so I heal up in the light, do I? That's fairly useful.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes
Yeah.
like this.
Thanks, God.
For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
No.
Light.
Good answer. That's pretty solid. Yeah, stay out of the dark is your enemy. Into the light of understanding, blah blah blah.
The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing.
Okay.
The Hitchhiker has been taken over by the Dark Presence.
I see.
You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm.
Right.
Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Okay. Thanks, Jesus.
Turn your
Thank goodness you were here.
flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Ah! In your face. I have a simple torch. And now it's out. Well, the battery on this thing is rubbish.
You did it. Now the
did
darkness
it.
no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He
Uh-huh.
can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
The gun of Christ. Thank you. No. Maybe not, though. I'm a pretty good aim for just a rider, dude. Kablauzos. You took a few rounds, huh?
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you.
Stand in
That
the
is all.
light,
I
shine
will
the
lead you
light,
back to your dream
shoot the
realm.
dude. Okay. Thanks,
In
God.
the nightmare,
You'll chill.
A terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Uh-huh. I like that your tutorial is a dream. I think that's a good way to do a tutorial.
You made me this way.
Did I, though? So do I have to boost the light to melt the darkness from your bones or whatever? No, actually I don't. Interesting. I can actually just point it at you. I don't actually have to boost it. Ah, that's useful. Question though, if I run out of battery, can I use, does the flashlight turn off entirely, or maybe I should find that out now rather than oh, there's another one. That's cheating. Yeah, wow. Look, guys. Oh, hello. It sort of recharges after a while, does it? Float like a butterfly. Oh, blimey. That bloom. Wow. Guys. Can you possibly, I don't know, not? Thank you. Blah, 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 blah. Tap R to reload faster. Sure, that's how it works. All you have to do is just tap R and you'll reload the gun like a professional. Emergency kit? Med kit? Maybe? Flares? Something like that? Ooh. Literally flares. Whoa! Literally Ric Flair. Tap 1 to change. Oh, okay, so it's not actually tap 1 to change through. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah, 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 blah.
Just like
Clearly, I'm not dead just like you. Stupid. That's pretty cool. Okay, so the flare gun is like my grenade launcher, basically. Splendid. Alright then. Getting the hang of it. It's working fine. Or I could, I don't know, not, I suppose. Come on, I've recently been playing Bayonetta, you think I can't dodge you? Doofus.
you're dead.
Am I? I don't know. It seems like I'm fine, to be honest. You know, not to be a show-off or nothing, but I seem okay. Call me crazy. Oh gosh, hello. Guys, appearing just right out of nowhere is cheating as shit. Bye-bye. See you later. It's good how the reticle for the flashlight is actually pretty useful. As a reticle. Not having the HUD element there is pretty cool. But the flashlight is, just good enough.
Can keep this up.
Can you? Well, I suppose you can, because you're a figment of my imagination. So, maybe I should just ignore you and run away. Maybe that's my choice right now. Oh gosh. Alright, okay. Whoa, buddy. How? Listen. Okay, so it looks like I do get tired if I sprint for too long, but there's no obvious indication of what it... If there's a sprint bar or anything, it doesn't look like it. Ooh, that's a thermos. Pardon me, I must grab this. Boop. I need some delicious coffee. Well, actually, that's a lie. I fucking hate coffee, but let's just say it's full of tea. Super nice of the tornado to knock. May I come in? No. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Of which there's a fair amount, actually. Okay. Spiral staircase into the light, but the lights are off. Are we doomed?
He's here.
He is here. As in...
Wake up.
Oh god.
Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Oh.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Your face is a bit weird. He's here. I wonder, did that mean me or someone else? It's debatable. Ooh. A car ferry. Welcome to Bright Falls. Thank you. It's on the coast and everything. This is fucking Life is Strange. If this is in Oregon, then I'm just going to assume that this is fucking Arcadia Bay. Having been renamed following whatever the events here were. Checkpoint reached. Ooh. I get to wander about on the ferry, do I?
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Really? Moments? Like, what? Do you think the bear's gonna be out here in the fucking shipping lane? City boy is right.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest?
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
Cool plane.
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Well, I'm not exactly, like, intimidated by your, like,
I won't
machismo,
pretend I
am I?
recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too
Fucking love the
presumptuous of
scenery
me,
in this
but
place.
I'm the night host at the local radio station.
Ooh.
Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Thank you. I like the fact that Alan was kind of pissed off there. Like, just exasperated. Like, I want to go on vacation. I don't care about my writing career right now. Oh boy. Fresh seafood. Bioshock? Maybe not. Seagulls always just makes me think of Rapture. Vicar. Seriously though, this is the, like, I'm sure I said it in Life is Strange, but this is the kind of place that I'd like to live. If I could just pick a spot. Somewhere coastal. Pine forests. Mountainous, also cool. Also splendid. Ugh, spend too much time in the English countryside looking at fields. All very flat. And the wildlife is fine, but uninspiring.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Is it?
Right.
Yeah, I made a friend. Oh boy.
Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great.
Oh look, Deerfest.
I want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place?
Sorry. Keep going through the options in this one. Audio, like everything's maxed out, but the speech is still quite quiet.
Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry.
Well, I suppose that's what
We're just
subtitles are for.
settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
I like the field of view as
No,
well.
he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
You
That's a message
two
from Barry.
are bobbing
Peace
up and
society,
down
you
in
two.
time with this boat,
Alan, we're
but
here.
you're on the
Come on, let's get back to the
shoreline.
car.
That ain't right. I can see it happening. That's funny. But yeah, I really like the field of view. Like it actually,
Come on, slow
like
clap.
relevant things
We've got
and
the full
also
service
the
here.
scenery.
I've made all the arrangements. I drive the car. I'll even carry the bags. All you have
You're
to
super
do is
considerate,
get
Alice.
your cute butt into the car and enjoy the ride.
Don't talk about my bum,
Yeah,
Alice.
sounds like you've got...
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey.
Mr.
He's
Stuckey.
waiting for us.
Mr. Stuckey. I bet the
I'll
kids
look
in this
her
place
up
have a
when
right
we-
with his name.
I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Mr. Stuckey.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
Thank you for coming here with me. Why is this? Did you
I've
grow up here,
forgotten there are
Alice?
still places like this.
What the fuck?
Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me.
The
I'm
Oh
looking
Dear
for-
Diner.
Alan Wake. Oh, God. I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl?
Mr. Stuckey?
Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe it.
I see coffee.
Books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
Ah,
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
yep. You do you, lady. I can't interact with this dining
Try
card.
the coffee.
God damn.
Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Can I have a?
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Are you a firekeeper
Yeah,
from
that
Dark
makes
Souls?
two of us.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox.
Could you, eye patch?
I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call
You
yourself a
disgust me.
rocker.
You two are funny.
Unbelievable. Ha!
Pair of old geezers. There you go. Wait, is Coconut a fucking, like, actual song?
You put the lime in the coconut.
Yeah.
Drink them both up.
Just
That's alright.
because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
Okay, then. How charming. Can I inspect your kitchen?
Yes.
Hey, you don't have a microwave. Gordon Ramsay would be impressed.
Coconut.
Welcome to Kitchen Nightmares.
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been. If I
What
had
the
my
fuck?
hammer, I'd
Are you
shut it
literally
for
the
you.
log lady from Twin Peaks? Speaking of Twin Peaks, can I have like a can I have a black coffee and a cherry pie?
Tune number 6
I actually don't
in
like
the
cherry, but
jukebox.
seems fitting.
Children of the Elder God. Now
Huh?
there's a song for
Is
you.
that a real song? Children of the Elder God? Summon Cthulhu.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait.
Oh, yeah?
I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Uh-huh. She carries a lantern. This is literally the log lady from Twin Peaks. And this is more or less the diner from Twin Peaks, but then as I understand it, like American diners all look like this, so... Well, not always, they don't always have a... Usually they don't have a desk in the middle. They've got a desk sort
Are
of...
you on your own? Or
Not
is
desk,
your
a
wife
bar
with you?
desk.
I can show you the town if you
Whatever.
want. I get off work at 6.
My wife is with me, thank you.
Thanks, Rose. We'll be sure to keep that in mind.
That's pretty good. Darkness, the light, the sort of subtle build-up in the background audio. Mr. Stuckey.
Hello?
My ducky, Mr.
Mr.
Stuckey. Mr. Stuckey. I can't get over his name. Oh god.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Thanks.
Okay.
I
You
wish
look on the
would
up and up.
Stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
insist.
Sorry for your
Thanks.
loss. Moira. No, not Moira. What the hell's the name? Morticia. That's it. Moira. Yeah. Whatever.
Cauldron Lake is a special place.
Cauldron
Very
Lake.
inspiring.
You already look witchy and the place is called Cauldron Lake. You have a house on Cauldron Lake. Lovely.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Can I?
This
Do
room
I?
will be
Well,
fixed, and then
I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the
Okay, log lady, lantern lady, whatever.
You're singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It
Yeah.
swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah.
Okay.
Splendid, splendid.
Look, no offense, eye patch, but
They're local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
There's a lodge at Cauldron Lake, is there? What the fuck was that? Goodbye, Rose. What was the name of the lodge place in Twin Peaks?
Mission accomplished.
I feel like it was something to do with poker.
And the directions.
My hero. I got
Chips.
some flashlights,
88
just in case.
chips. I can't remember. I cannot remember. It's been a while.
Wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Ooh.
That diner was a real nut house.
Phantom keys.
Can you
Spooky
believe this
keys.
place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
Yeah,
Supposed to
I'm
be
sure.
On vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Can we?
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago.
Mhm.
I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
Okay. So you're having a rough time of it.
It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here.
I've never lived in the city. Is it true that you can't see the stars if you look up at night in the city? Is that how it works? I'm gonna try and talk over this fucking audio if I can possibly manage, just in case. Had enough problems with that with Life is Strange. But is that real? That you can't see the stars when you look up from the city? I can't imagine that shit. Like sometimes it's cloudy and you can't see them, but
It's something,
fucking
all right.
like just not being able to see the stars ever.
I'll get
That's
you inside
fucking
safe and
depressing
sound before
sounding.
it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
And Diver's Isle.
Phobia. The fear of darkness.
Of course
I
she
wanted to make
did.
sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Of course she's afraid of the dark. Why not? Pardon me, ravens. What is the difference between ravens and crows again? I should know that. I feel like crows have orange beaks. Or is that blackbirds? Oh, I don't know. Birdleg cabin. Well, seems like a nice enough place. Actually, this seems fucking radical. This is a place that I'd live. Middle of the ocean on a little island. Log cabin. What do yourself? Oh, awesome. I want to have a look around. I want to have a poke about. Do you get fish off of here? Oh, if you got fish off of here. Fucking magical. Damn it, I'm getting melancholy for things that I don't have. What was that? Examine!
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Had it? Because you can see, like, E and B and a heart on a tree stump. E and B on a tree? Stump? Generator.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I didn't know that was here, but it seems like the reasonable thing to do would be to start the generator before going in the cabin. Okay.
Okay. I'll look around a bit.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel.
I bet that hotel did some business on that kind of view.
It was a beautiful place.
It is.
I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
Really? It's been like 2 years and you're fucking still...
we could be happy here.
Still beating yourself up?
It was no longer open to the public.
Nah, that's a little funky. Looks like the fog is rolling in. That's one thing that I'd be sort of a bit more wary of. Like the fact that there's no fence. Like if it gets foggy, like sure, pretty much everything is within the boundaries here, but you know, if you go wandering out in the middle of the night, you're gonna get fucking lost. Hey, big ol', what's that? C4 pack. Was the Fury here? These things always creep me out. You get these in like pubs and whatnot, like the loading docks that connect to like the street outside into the basement, where you put your ale barrels. But they always creep me out because I watch a lot of horror movies, and pretty much whenever those things exist, it always means that there's a creepy basement coming up. Oh, I can't wait to check out our creepy basement. You hear that, honey? The creepy basement's downstairs. There's no lights in the creepy basement, honey. Let's talk more about your phobia of the darkness in the creepy basement.
Honey?
That lantern's a bit funky looking. Like it looks that looks a little low quality. I wonder if that's a real stuffed fish. Probably, given the location. Snowshoes. Or some really funky tennis rackets. Wind chimes. So many birds.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on.
Well, thank you for not naming me.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose.
Oh, great, it's Rose.
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it?
God damn it, Rose. Alan's literally like, ah.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks...
Is that a boat? No, it's just a rock.
This is Pat Maine on KBFFM.
The old door had played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark. Great.
Yeah.
So much for keeping a low profile.
No low profile for you. Can I turn that off? No. I don't know if that music is an original score or not, but time to run away.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
I'm sure there's plenty of people who've never heard of you. In Her Dreams to Prevail, Kept from Sleep, The Labyrinth of Me, The Temple of Shadow and Mist. The Temple of Shadow and Mist, that's a bit wordy. For a title. Oh, that's a bit wordy for a book, but you know what I mean. Believe in Change. That looks like a real book. Well, I wonder if they all are. Thomas Zane. Is he a real author? I wonder. Ooh, that's a fancy clock. I like that, but it doesn't have any hands. Bloody typical.
Alan, I'm upstairs.
Ooh, coffee.
Surprise for you.
I'm collecting coffee right now, sweetie. I don't care about your lingerie. I have to drink this. I have to just chug so much coffee that I stay awake for the next 48 hours. Fireplace. I miss having a fireplace in my house. I used to when I was younger, but, you know, then you move, and then you end up without a fireplace. And you're like, oh, I miss the fireplace. But it's fine. You can set fire to a bunch of stuff in your garden, and it's pretty much the same thing. Hello?
Surprise!
Oh, God.
Alice?
Surprise, motherfucker.
What is this?
It's a typewriter, genius.
Confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn, Alice, you... Everyone
Hey, hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not...
What?
Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Woof.
God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
That's a really extreme reaction. But at the same time, I kind of get it. Like when people are pushing you to do something and you are just not feeling it, then it just doesn't happen right, does it? And if they don't like sort of let up and keep pushing it anyway, then that's
Alice?
Oh.
Alice?
Of course, how typical.
Alice!
Maybe spend less time going ang 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 and more time getting over there, stupid. Like, I'm not saying she's completely in the wrong, but...
Alice, I'm coming!
What the fuck? Oh god.
What the hell?
I'm working on it, but I'm being attacked by birds for some reason. Alright, lady, I'm coming. Jesus.
Alice?
That sounded pretty bad, actually. Oh shit.
Oh no!
Why did you come out here? Probably should have taken your clothes off first. You ever try to swim in, like... Oh, God.
Wake up.
Alice?
Now what? I'm in a car. I'm bleeding. It sounds like I
Waking
crashed.
up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another.
Blimey. My windscreen's at it.
I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
Okay, so she's either dead or
The
has
phone
always
was
been dead.
I'd have
or-
to find help on foot.
Yeah, that's my immediate theory. Alice has been dead the entire time, and I came here because she was either born here or lived here or something else. Book?
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman.
Uh-huh.
Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Fuck this guy and his smug face. Right then. Oh, hello. Those are live electrical wires. So did I come, like, straight through this? Did I push that over? Was that me? No, I came through here. So how did that fall over? I guess depending on... Oh, actually, now that I think about it, the way that you would have been driving... Americans drive on the right side of the road, don't they? So I could have smashed into that and then sort of careened over here and then off the side and through this bit. Which might explain why I didn't go sailing down there. Maybe crashing into that slowed my descent.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Does it? Actually, yeah, all of a sudden it does. Do invisible walls exist in this, or can I fall the fuck off? It looks like I can fall off. Okay, need to try and remember that. A long hike. Road there. Road goes up here. You could climb up that bit and be fucking down there in fucking like 10 minutes. But no, for some reason we decided to go this way. Okay. Sure, Alan. Well. There goes my deposit. But dish off track. My rental place is going to be so mad. I don't know why, but I really like these kind of trees. I know that that's a weird thing to say offhand, but that's why I love this kind of scenery so much. Do you like me some pines? I also like me some water. Right then.
Hello?
Hi. Oh God. God, is that you again?
Hello? Someone there?
Missing persons. Rachel Amber. Maybe not.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started.
Okay, so I'm dreaming.
The author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
I see. Yeah, who's in the woods at night? Me. You have found manuscript pages. You can access them with the F5. What does that actually look like? Title page of the manuscript?
By Alan Wake.
Okay.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest.
I see that it was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. Grinned madly, shadows were alive, distorting his features. Seen from a nightmare, but I was awake. Well, thank you. Why has that one got like a weird, like Klingon symbol on it? Pardon me while I flash my nerd cred. Okay, so my amazing powers of deduction imply that I might be attacked by an axe murderer in the night. Well, Alan will, not me. Not me personally. I don't tend to go through the woods at night.
Anybody
Not often.
there? Please, I've been in an accident.
When was the last time I went through the woods at night? Not for a while. Don't ask what I do in the woods at night. Don't. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm still loving the scenery.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
That'd be handy. That'd be convenient. Somehow I think that, you know, it's also unlikely, but you never know. What's that? Loggers' helmets, I think. Yeah, the earmuffs and the visors would work. Employees must wear protective eyewear at all times because of splinters and sawdust and all that jazz. You get that stuff in your eye, it's gonna bloody hurt.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Hello?
Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Mr. Stucky?
Stucky.
Yeah, it is.
To meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Mr. Stucky, how you doing? Not so well, by the look of it. Fair and square, huh? Okay, so this guy's dead. Do I have a... No, I don't have a gun. I don't even seem to have a torch right now. Ooh, that manuscript page. Yes, your premium cabins are...
Before me. It was impossible to focus
The
on
Taken,
as
huh?
if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater.
Uh-huh.
A cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it.
Right, okay, so yeah, that's the... Like, make the light power up sort of thing. I don't have a light, though. Unless I'm stupid and I missed it around here somewhere. No. Is that something useful? Oh, that's a thermos. Fine. Mr. Stucky. Mr. Stucky. Hello. Oh god. Okay, well maybe let's not get... I gotta be honest, it's not all that scary when I know that he's like a cinematic element rather than an active one. Oh, maybe I'll go over there.
Lose?
Not my deposit.
The latest.
Yeah, okay, see you later, Mr. Stucky.
I had to figure a way out of this.
Here's Stucky.
In a second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
A revolver. This revolver's the most powerful handgun in the world. Oh, hey, look, I found a flashlight. Batteries. Battery. Those literally look like energizers. Is that a brand deal?
During your
Mm-hmm.
trying
Nordic walking, huh?
the latest.
Proven health benefits. Yeah, well, proven health benefits is a very tentative thing. You stick that on anything nowadays.
Proven.
Yes, yes, keep my cholesterol down, see the sides, walk on the snow.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, well. How typical. And he's just out there shouting about my cholesterol.
This is bad.
Yeah, it's not great. Oh dear. Hello. Oh, okay. Maybe let's not hang around and wait for that then. Oh boy. Well then. See you later. Welp. Well, with that in mind, there's actually no save, but there are checkpoints and they must be reasonable. But I've got more recording to do anyway, but for now I'm running out my time, so... Yeah, I think we got the gist of it. Stucky's a douche, our wife is missing, this place is haunted, the way small towns always seem to be. What is it with small town America and hauntings? It doesn't happen in small town England. Well, small town, I live in a village, so maybe I'm not big enough to be haunted. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.